Did I just hear that right at the end of this game? That was our first clean sheet at the Emirates since March? Really? I actually cannot believe that. I'm kind of stunned. But either way, guys, it is a 3-0 win against Bodo Glimt, who, by the way, no pushover. They had a very good season in Europe last year, and this could have been one of those fixtures, you know, typical Arsenal dropping points against a team that they should easily beat. But that's the old Arsenal. This is the new Arsenal, and even with a very rotated squad, we have dispatched Bodo Glimt very easily. Nketiah holding and Vieira getting the goals. Vieira was class today, my man of the match by far. I thought Tierney was brilliant and Nketiah was great. Holding did very well despite not playing many minutes. Genuinely, I can't think of a bad performance. Quick word on Bodo Glimt, because I think they're going to struggle to get out of the group now. They're a good side. They're nothing special. And, you know, I didn't expect them to really even try and beat Arsenal today. If anything, I think they were going to try and just maybe steal a point, try and just lock up our attack and just stop us from scoring. But of course, the quality really did shine through. I mean, according to this website, FOTMob, Lokonga didn't have a particularly good game. But I don't know. I think I kind of disagree with that. I don't think he was bad at all. I think he was just average, and a lot of other players had very good games. This wasn't the formation, by the way. Well, at least it wasn't meant to be the formation. Who knows what Arteta does with the squad these days? We rotate the players around so much during the game. It's very fluid. And we play multiple formations depending on whether we've got the ball on the right side, the left side, or if we don't have the ball. Or, you know, it's impossible for another manager to really pinpoint what we do, let alone a website trying to put up a lineup. But Vieira for sure was playing in that kind of Ødegaard pocket, this kind of area of the pitch. And at one point, he went full-on MGH career mode, Arteta, and he put on Vieira and Ødegaard, and for the first time we got to see them together on the pitch. Really happy to see Nelson come on. I would have loved a goal for him. I would have loved Marquinhos to get a goal or an assist. Didn't quite work out today, bit quiet from him. I thought Tomiyasu was superb. Right back, left wing back, right wing back, centre back. Like you could literally throw him anywhere on the pitch and he'll do a really good job. Xhaka could have scored twice, at least. 2 really good shots saved. I thought Turner was brilliant as well. Look, I know a lot of people are going to say it's Bodo Glimt. It's not the toughest game, but you can only do what's in front of you, right? The best you can, and what team's in front of you is just what team's in front of you. And Turner had a few shots to make saves. I mean, he did a good job. Really well done from Matt Turner. That's exactly what you want from your backup goalkeeper. Jesus came on and was just toying with them. It was an absolute joke. Saka seemed a bit quiet when he came on. Same with Ødegaard a little bit. Ben White I thought was very decent, and Reece Nelson did a good enough job considering he hasn't played. I don't think he's played at the Emirates since 2020. Do you know how mad that is? He was one of those players, one of the young players that I genuinely thought, wow, he's got a huge future ahead of him. And he still has got great potential. Hopefully he will get more minutes, especially this time next week in the return fixture. But looking at the stats, guys, it's very clear who dominated this game. 18 shots, 7 big chances compared to 8 shots and no big chances. I mean, a lot of their shots were just having a pop from 30 yards out, 20 yards out. But for me, Vieira probably does get man of the match. But I was really impressed with Holding, Tomiyasu. Tierney was brilliant today as well. So worth shouting all of them out. And it's just a comfortable 3-0 win. And the most important thing is no injuries. And we've been able to rest key players, the majority of our key players, for the big one on Sunday. And I cannot wait for the Liverpool game. I will be there. And it'll be the first time going to the Emirates since COVID. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Let's have a look at the other game in the group. PSV were 4-0 up at half-time, I believe. So they've really done very well in the first half. And then in the second half, it's 1-1. And they've clearly taken their foot off the gas pedal. But, yeah, really impressive win for PSV. And they, of course, will be our main rivals for the group stage. So I'm looking forward to playing against them. It will be a difficult game. But I have so much confidence in our team. All we can hope for is that Gakpo has a bad game. He looks like some player. And here is the league table. Not the league table. Well, technically, the Europa League group table. we top the group and we've played less games. So because of, the Queen passing away, we couldn't play our second round fixture, which of course we will catch up with. But right now, 6 points from 2 games. We've conceded 1, scored 5. It's looking very, very good at the moment. So let's get into your comments, guys. I put out the tweet. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. You can't miss me. It's just at MGH. I'm verified. There's a tick there. You can't get scammed, okay? But follow me on Twitter and make sure you get your comments in after Arsenal games. And I know it's a Europa League game. It's not as exciting, but make sure the Liverpool game, I'm going to be featuring a lot of comments, I think. So first comment was, second half was a bit of a pain to watch, but regardless, we win. I was dying to see a Reece goal at the end. So glad to have him back playing these games. Yeah, it's nice to see. I wouldn't say it was a pain, the second half. I would just say it was definitely a slowed down version of what we saw in the first half. It was so comfortable. I guarantee you Arteta wouldn't have said, guys, just chill now. Like, of course not. But he would have absolutely said, look after yourselves. Don't risk any injuries. But of course, let's put some more goals in. Let's get a really strong, solid result. And most importantly, do not concede. We want the clean sheet, and that's exactly what we got. And like I said before, no injuries going into a huge game against Liverpool. Next comment coming in from Jack. Great win, and Vieira needs more minutes. By the way, I'm sorry to point this out, but it's a really odd second name. You have to spell it right. He is the new legend, the new Vieira. Viei. Okay, there's 2 I's. You got to get it right. Needs more minutes. Marquinhos a little bit quiet, but will bounce back. See, for me, it's not about bouncing back for Marquinhos. It's just about, turning up and putting in a good shift because he's such a young, raw player. He's brand new to this continent, let alone the league and the Europa League. And he had a very good opening day against Zurich, didn't he? And for me, it's like, he could not get an assist or a goal for a couple of weeks. It's okay. It's just about learning for him. And I'm sure his English is improving and things like that. But in terms of bouncing back, you make it sound like he was awful today. I just think it was one of those games that, youngsters will typically have when they're not able to get themselves in the match as much as possible. But Jesus was a spark when he came on to Liverpool. Very good comment. On to Liverpool indeed, and Jesus was class when he came on. That run for the Vieira goal, out of this world. Yeah, another guy has spelt his name wrong. Come on, guys, put some respect on their names. Vieira is a joy to watch every time and showed it with 2 goals/assists. Jesus has the best feet and dribble ever seen. I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration. I'd like to point out players like Maradona, Messi, and even players like Ian Robin and Eden Hazard. Like, come on. Jesus is good, but let's calm it down a bit. Turner with his best performance in an Arsenal shirt. Solid overall from the team. We just got the job done, didn't we? And then Williams said, did what needed to be done. See, I love this comment. Nothing more, nothing less. Done. It is just a professional 3-0 win at home and move on to, unfortunately, I'm going to say it, but the more important fixture. No one really needs a win to keep their week alive and make them happy against Bodo Glimt in the Europa League. When there's a game against Liverpool coming up, that's the big one. We all want to win that one on the weekend. And then finally, from Adonis in Greece. Greece, what a country. Brilliant win and top of the group. Fabio Vieira, hooray, it's spelt correctly. Well done, mate. Had a great game, goal and assist. Very impressed with Tomiyasu and Matt Turner today as well. Jesus's assist, by the way. Good 3 points and off to Liverpool on the weekend. It's not going to be an easy game against Liverpool. Of course it's not. But you know what? I'm feeling quietly confident. I think we might show up and beat them. They're not in a particularly good shape right now, are they? Let me get to... Where are they? Liverpool, 9th place. Fixtures. Let's see what they're looking like at the moment form-wise. It's so funny, isn't it? Losing and then winning 9-0. 4-1 to Liverpool obviously was not a good result. 2-1 Ajax. Postponed against Chelsea. 3-0 against Brighton last time out. Yeah, do you know what? It's very up and down form. They got a good win against Rangers, which could have been a tricky one. Thing is, going to the Emirates is not easy. It isn't. It is not easy to go to the Emirates at the moment. They are coming up against the most informed team outside of City, let's be honest. It's not going to be easy for them. And I guarantee you, and there'll be some of you watching, Liverpool fans, be honest. Do you actually feel like maybe this is the first time in a long time that you're turning up to the Emirates and not feeling that confident? Because over the years, we get smashed against Liverpool. I was so sick of Liverpool games, 4-0, 4-1, 5-1. It's so boring. But for the first time in a long time, I just have this confidence. But I know that can be easily taken away. All it would take is an early goal from Salah, and then maybe like a really lucky but unfortunate goal for us, for Liverpool, goal against us. I mean, like a quick 2-0 and our heads just drop. But do you know what? I actually don't believe that will happen. I haven't seen that happen to Arsenal this season. Even against United when we lost, we played really well. Our heads didn't drop. We did get very unlucky with a couple of those attacks that they got through us, and they deserve to win that game, of course. But I just think we're a different side now. And I think Liverpool will genuinely be feeling the pressure more than us. They have to win. They have to. If Liverpool fail to win, and if Brentford or Everton pick up points, they could be in the bottom half, which is simply not good enough. They won't win the Premier League. It's over. All they can fight for now is that top two spot. And even that could be a struggle if they don't win this game. So it's going to be huge. My video will come out on Sunday, but it might be a bit delayed because I'm at the stadium. I'm going to try and get some footage there. I'm with EA and an agency I work with, so I don't know if I'll do voice and stuff there, but I'll certainly record some stuff, get some clips, and then put together a bit more of a special Operation Arsenal video for you guys. And hopefully it'll be celebrating a win. And by the way, I don't know if you're watching, Isla, I've convinced someone to support Arsenal. Never watched football before, never supported anyone. Convinced them to start watching Arsenal. There you go, Isla. You should be so proud of your new team. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the review, and I can't wait for Sundays.